Morning students, in our last class we have covered these topics: table tag, tr tag, td tag, th tag. Tr is row tag, td table data tag, th is table head tag. And attributes of the table, that is border, border color, bg color, background and align. Here we can use the align for the table. Now today we are going to cover these topics: horizontal and vertical alignment, cell padding, cell spacing, height and width, call span and row span. Next one, horizontal alignment. Same attribute can be used for horizontal alignment, that is align. Align attribute control the text alignment within the cell, either to the left, right or center. The default alignment of the table cell is left and vertical centered. To change the alignment of the cell, it has to be done individually of each cell. We use align attribute in each tr tag. This one is important. In the beginning we can use the alignment in the table tag. Here we can use table row tag, tr tag, and what we can use it, tr align equal to center. Next one is vertical alignment. Align attribute control the text alignment within the cell, either to the top, bottom and middle. That means your text should be in the top side or bottom side or in the middle. The default alignment of the table is vertical centered. To change the alignment of the cell, it has to be done individually of each cell. That means cell means the content of the table. We use align attribute in each td table. This one we can use in the td table. Td table data or th align equal to top, align td align equal to middle. Next one topic is cell padding. This is used to give a space between the cell content and the cell boundary. That is very important. Cell content and cell boundary. That means the content of the cell and the border of your cell. Give a space between the cell content and the cell boundary. It is used to set a margin within a cell. It is the pixel space inside the cell. That is the distance between the cell content and the cell boundary, that means border. This attribute can be used inside the table. What is syntax? Table border equal to how many borders you want to give, then cell padding equal to 10. I use here number 10. You can increase according to your choice. This is a normal table. If you create a normally table, then it display like this. If you are using cell padding, see, there is a gap or distance between the cell content, this is the cell content, and the boundary. Here it increase the space. And the default, what we say, that the default of the alignment is center. See, each and every cell should be in center, that be in center, okay, and left. Next one is cell spacing. This is used to give a space between the cell, that means two cell or two between the two row. It is used to set the minimum distance between the two cell. Cell spacing is the number of pixels between the table cell. This attribute can be used inside the table tag. I use it cell spacing. In the beginning, cell padding. Here I use cell spacing, that is same 10. I give the number 10 space. See what happened. This one is normal table and this one is a cell spacing. So see, this is a difference between, that means a gap or space between the two cell or two row. Now next attribute is height and width. You can increase the height and width of the table. It is used to change the overall height and width of the table, the whole table size be increase or decrease to get the desired size. We can specify the height and the width in pixels or percent of the screen size. Syntax is table border equal to 3. Height, you can use it like this, number 100 or 200, 300. Width, you should give the number, or you can use as a percentage. This one is called pixel and this one is called percentage. 50% and width is equal to 60%. Next one important is spanning. Spanning means you can combine two or more cell in a column or row to make a single cell. It is used for displaying the heading and the title of the continuous row or column. Sometimes what happen, if you want to use 3 columns together and make it a single, then we can use the spanning command. Call span and row span. See, call span means 3 rows we can combine together and make it one, and row span means we can combine 3 rows, make it one. So this one is called column span and row span. Now call span, how to use it? It is used to combine the cell horizontally. That means 3 columns you can add it. It specifies the number of columns that the cell spans across and show them as a single cell. Call span can be used inside the TD, where you can use, that is TD. TD means table data, or you can use TH, table head. That means TD equal to call span equal to 3. That means here if you give the number 3 means you can add 3 columns together and make it single. That is called column span equal to 3, where 3 is the number of column that the cell spans across. TD call span equal to 3, class 10th A. You close the TD. That what happened? The 3 columns come together and make it a single, and the heading comes class 10th. Next one is row span. It is used to combine the cell vertically. That means 3 rows together, combine together and make it a single row. It specifies the number of rows that the cell span vertically and show them as a single cell. Row span can be used inside the TD. That is also used inside the TD. Then or TH, you can use inside the TH also. Now how to use it? TD row span equal to 3, text equal to TD. That is the syntax, where 3 is the number of rows. If you want to combine 4 rows, then what you do, you can write it as a 4, that the cell span across. TD row span equal to 3, and you should give the details and close the TD. Now we do it in the notepad. First the HTML head, title, close the head and body tag. Now we do it the table tag. Table tag, see, I use table border equal to 3, cell padding equal to 10. Here we can use cell padding equal to 10. I give the size is 10. Now we can do it in the next attribute. Here we do it, we can use break, then we can use another table. Now the next attribute, I use it cell spacing, border equal to 3, cell spacing equal to 10. I use another cell, that is cell spacing. First one is cell padding. Now I use it cell spacing. Now we can use another attribute of the table. Another attribute of table, I use the height and width. See, table border equal to 3, height equal to 300, width equal to 450. Now we use another attribute of table. Now we use another attribute of table, that is, see, I use table border equal to 3. Now I use one more thing. I insert each and every row, I insert an image. The height is equal to 250, width equal to 250. I use the image tag with the inside the row. Inside the one single row, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. In these 4 columns, I insert an image. You can use it like this also. Image src equal to the image file. I use the height equal to 250, width equal to 250. Like this I make. Now I use only one image in all the column. You can use the different images also. You can easily insert an image also in the table. Now see, let's check it. In this one, first table, in the first table I use cell padding, and in the next table, how many rows? 1, 2 and 3 rows are there. Next table I use cell spacing equal to 10, and here also I use 3 rows. Okay, one is heading, 2 data's row. Next one I use the height and width attribute. Here I can use an align center. See, this is one table, that is cell to change the height and width, and another table I use it table border equal to 3. Here I use it the images. Now save this table web page. Save as table.html. Save. If already exit, display yes, click on yes. Then now open the E drive. Just double click on the table. See, the first table with cell padding. There is a space between the content and the border. Here is cell spacing, that is a space between the row, between 2 rows. Here it is the height and width. It increase the height and width. Another table, see what happened. Here 4 tables are there, and in all the tables we can insert the images. Now we do it call span and row span. Example, we check it. We create a table, HTML, table head, body link, then now call span. Table equal to 3, cell padding equal to 10. Here I use call span equal to 4. I write it call 10th report. In the how many columns? 4 columns together, and it comes into the single column. Now see here, I use it a call span and row span together in one table. See here, call span equal to 5. Why it is 5? Here how many rows are there? Columns are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 columns are there, that's why 5. And there is a row span equal to 3. Why it is 3? Because this is the first row, and then there is a 3 rows are there, second row and third row. That's why we can use call row span equal to 3. Now close the body, then close the HTML, then save it. File, save as. I use it table1.html and save. Already exit, then click on save. Now double click on table 1. See how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. In the first table there is a 4 columns, and it combine it, and it can bring a single column. Okay, and here how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why here it is column is 5. Call span equal to 5 and row span equal to 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows together and make it a single, and here 5 columns make it a single. In the above table, 4 columns make it a single column. That's is the use of col span and row span. In the next class, we will learn more tags and attributes. Now, thank you.